करेंगे और
Tensions are rising in India as Prime Minister Narendra Modi faces serious accusations of using hate speech during a recent election rally. Modi's comments have sparked a nationwide debate and international concern. At a rally attended by thousands, Prime Minister Modi referred to Muslims as infiltrators, a term that critics argue fuels sectarian tensions and divides the community. The remarks were made in the context of discussing national security and immigration policies.
Mr. Modi's ultimate goal is to strengthen Hindu nationalistic politics more and more and more, and eventually reach a stage when ideological contestation ceases in India and there is no opposition to any of the programmatic initiatives of the government. I would say that barring for economic issues, Mr. Modi is completely an RSS person. His entire politics, his entire programs which he's pursued as Prime Minister, they have all been motivated by the RSS thinking and the RSS ideology.
The use of such language by the Prime Minister has drawn criticism from various quarters, including opposition parties and human rights organisations, who argue that it could incite violence and deepen communal divisions in the country.
तो बीजेपी को क्योंकि सब मशीनरी उनकी है, इसमें अगर देखा जाए तो कोई कहीं भी वोट डालता है तो वो जीतते तो वही, और फिर गुजरात तो प्रयोगशाला है.
This is not the first time the Prime Minister has been accused of making divisive statements. His party, the BJP, has often been criticised for its hardline Hindu nationalist agenda, which critics say marginalises other religious communities. The international community has also weighed in, expressing concern over the potential impact of such rhetoric on the stability and secular fabric of Indian society. Several countries and international organisations have called for restraint and respect for all religious groups. Even international media slams PM Modi for hate speech.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been accused of making Islamophobic comments during an election rally, triggering widespread anger from Muslims and members of the opposition. And Mr. Modi said if the opposition Congress is voted back into power, it would distribute citizens' wealth among what he called infiltrators and those who have more children, referring to Muslims in India.
और पहले जब उनकी सरकार थी उन्होंने कहा था कि देश की संपत्ति पर पहला अधिकार मुसलमानों का है. इसका मतलब ये संपत्ति इकट्ठी करके किसको बांटेंगे? जिनके ज्यादा बच्चे हैं उनको बांटेंगे. घुसपैठियों को बांटेंगे. क्या आपकी मेहनत की कमाई का पैसा घुसपैठियों को दिया जाएगा? आपको मंजूर है ये कांग्रेस का मैनिफेस्टो कह रहा है.
The opposition is calling these remarks hate speech. It has long accused Mr. Modi and his Bharatiya Janata Party for using communal and divisive politics for electoral gains. India's main opposition party, the Indian National Congress, says no Prime Minister has lowered the dignity of the post as much as Modi. And prominent Congress leader Rahul Gandhi took to X and claimed the Prime Minister was fearful of a loss in the polls and is trying to divert people's attention from real election issues. Modi was reportedly referring to remarks made by former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh more than a decade ago, where he said his Congress government aimed to devise plans to ensure that minorities, particularly Muslims, were empowered to share equitably in India's development and must have the first claim on resources.
We will continue to monitor this developing story and bring you updates as they happen. For now, stay with us for more world news coming up next. Thank you for watching Subscribe the World News.